Hey everyone, it's Timon, and today we're keeping our promise. We're making a giant Thor's hammer. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're watching this video without subscribing because YouTube just lowers my views. And that doesn't help us grow. Alright, let's go. I think many of you watched the video where we melted down Thor's hammer out of aluminum last year. By the way, that was a real copy, almost 1-to-1, except it was made of aluminum, so it was pretty light, weighing less than 10 kilograms. But even with that weight, the balance of Thor's hammer was amazing. It crushed everything and shattered things to pieces. What if we increase the power of Thor's hammer and make it much heavier, say 7 or 8 times? Thor's hammer weighs 70 kilograms, what do you think of it? I think this thing will bomb everything around. In short, we decided not to cast such a hammer. We are not a metallurgist, we do not have a container for molten metal of such weight, and there are no strongmen who can take so much metal out of the furnace. We decided to assemble it out of iron, and I think 5mm thickness will be just right. Let me explain everything step by step. We have the frame of Thor's hammer. There is a powerful piece of iron of the 5-year type, and we have drawn it and cut it out. And now we need to put it all together. Since we don't want to do a lot of welding, we'll assemble part of Thor's hammer like a paper airplane. We'll drill it out from the inside with a grinder and just bend it. As you can see, we have 2 side pieces and 2 striking parts of the hammer. These are the striking parts. Then the hammer itself. After we've cut the metal but not fully bent it yet, we need to reinforce it, and we'll do that by spot welding it from the inside. This will give us rigidity in the structure. On the outside there won't be any welding and it will all look nice like it's meant to be that way. I have big plans for Thor's hammer. I want to drop it from the 5th floor onto objects. But it probably needs to be reinforced well. I found a piece of huge rusty rebar. I'm thinking of making braces out of it. These are like ribs of rigidity that won't bend even under a tank. Well, let's continue. The side pieces are fully assembled and reinforced with braces, and as you can see, it's almost Thor's hammer without the striking part. Let's go ahead and assemble it. Now let's attach the top, and voila, it's ready. It's still a bit flimsy. We'll work on it later. Well now guys, the intrigue. How are we going to make it super heavy? The iron frame of the motor plus the handle, I think it will weigh about 10-15 kilograms. Where are we going to get the other 55 kilograms, huh? Here's where. This, guys, is the heaviest metal available for sale. It's called lead, by the way. I didn't think it would be so expensive. I bought 4 ingots, each weighing 15 kilograms. And do I like about him? It's heavy and bulky. I think our Thor's hammer will weigh around 55 kilograms, which will look awesome. The hammer itself will be about 20 kilograms, but in total, it will definitely be 70 kilograms. We can definitely use it for pranks. Well, it'll definitely lift you up if you take a shot of cognac, of course. We just left a hole for pouring. This is the final thing, and we will place Thor's hammer on the fireclay brick at an angle. I think we can hit it now. Well, let's prop it up. And in principle, it will even spill out. The floor below is also all in fireclay, and it will withstand enormous temperatures. Let's get the furnace going. The good thing about lead is that it doesn't require huge temperatures. At 320 degrees, it's already as liquid as water. The only thing is that I don't like its color, but that's just a detail. It's gonna be inside the hammer. No need to worry, no need to remove slag. Melting little, floating at bottom, weighs 15 kilograms. By the way, don't pay attention to the fact that we melted so little and it floats there at the bottom of the crucible. This is a big one, guys, damn, it weighs 15 kilograms. So we will have to strain ourselves more than once. And I think we will pour it in 4 parts to make sure we don't get a hernia. Yeah. Alright, enough talking, let's get started. Let's turn off the furnace. And now, oh yeah, my back. Did you get it out? I think I need a helper. Let's go. So guys, that's not all. And so 4 times. Yay, we poured it. It's already solidified inside. The lead completely filled all the gaps, and we got it just right. Yeah, and man, off camera, we lifted it onto this table together. Now we're sealing the last piece. Yeah, and man, off camera, we lifted it onto this table together. We're sealing the last piece. So let's make it look presentable. It should shine after all. It's Thor's hammer. By the way, we also need to clean up all the weld seams to make it look nice. Well, it seems to be taking shape. By the way, we also need to clean up all the weld seams to make it look nice. Well, it seems to be taking shape. But I won't make it perfect since I still need to weld the handle on it. Oh, and now it has almost its final look. Well, almost. Let's clean up the seams. Let's cut a piece of rebar since the final part will be at the end and I won't say what it is for now. Now we can bring it to a mirror finish. Thor's hammer is a decoration in itself as well as a fearsome and beautiful weapon. We really worked hard, guys, and polished it to a shine. We spent about 5 or 6 hours working on it with different attachments, and we also went over all the seams with a rotary tool, so we're really exhausted. Man, it looks awesome. I really like it. So what do you think? By the way, the hammer is super heavy. And now here's its secret feature. We made this thing for the anvil. 100% no one will what this is for. Now we need a piece of iron rod. We'll heat it up in our furnace so that it can be bent, and let me show you how. Oh, that's beautiful. After heating, it bends like clay. As you can see, we're going to make a ring for Thor's hammer. We'll really need it so that it can be worn by 2 people and lifted with a rope. If we get send the hammer comments, I'll test it on glass. If we get a lot of comments with the hashtag drop the hammer, I definitely test it on bulletproof glass, on my car, and on other objects for durability. I've never thrown anything heavier than this thing. Even on the forge it was much easier, so go for it guys, this is your challenge. Leave your comments and definitely like. This is all needed for promotion. And let's fill the trends with quality content. Well, you see, we've carefully cut the ring, and now let's weld it. Now we just need to weld it to the hammer and finish it off nicely. Hooray, it's ready! You really wouldn't say that it's super heavy. Believe me guys, I can't lift it. For example, I just strained my back while dragging it around the workshop, so I'm not even going to try. And my operator Roma also tried to lift it, but only for a short time and on a stump, so that doesn't really count. But we invited someone who can do it. He can easily bench press 200 kilograms, so I think 70 kilograms will be a piece of cake for him. No, that's impossible. You know what the problem is? I thought the hammer. It's the wrong balance. It's not like a barbell where the weight is distributed at the ends. Plus there's a comfortable grip for holding. In this hammer, all the weight is concentrated in one spot. So you can understand its weight. Here's my 24 kilogram kettlebell, and here's my 3 kilogram anvil. Let's take a piece of wood, mark the middle, and center it. So it's balanced, everything is perfect. Now let's take the hammer. We place it down, and now we determined its weight. First the anvil. Now we place the kettlebell on top. Still, the hammer is winning for now, even though the anvil and the hammer together weigh 64 kilograms. Oh, and if we add the old hammer, it's about 9 kilograms. So, haha, it tipped the scales, hooray. The hammer weighing 73 kilograms won. Just like I said, it weighs almost 70 kilograms. It's just impossible to lift it, unless you're a bodybuilder, of course. We decided to help the bodybuilder. Put it on his shoulder. Come on, come on. Oh no! Look guys, what a hole. What a splinter didn't break. The power of the hammer is insane. Well, now we need to test it on some objects. How about a pancake made from coconuts? Let's check it out, shall we? What will happen to them? Let's find out. Oh no, it's just shattered to pieces. Oh, absolutely. Not only did they scatter all over the workshop, they're everywhere. And part of the coconuts turned into bounty bars. Oh, a pineapple! Let's find out with it too. It seems like this is going to be something unreal. I have no words. Honestly, I always thought that a pineapple wasn't that juicy. I thought it had little juice and that you just didn't know how to crush it. Drop a 70 kilogram hammer on it and it will squeeze out all the juice. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, I want some orange juice. Yeah, that's it. So this milk from Thor is cooler than any juicer. And now, can you imagine what will happen to bulletproof glass or my car? Oh, maybe a safe or a door. Write down what to drop it on. And let's definitely gather some likes. I think we made a mega machine about crushing objects. Make sure to appreciate our work with any kind of engagement. This will all help us promote the video. Make sure to definitely subscribe and hit the bell. Otherwise, YouTube won't show my new videos. This is how it works now, and that's it, guys. Good luck to everyone, and bye-bye.